And I was really kind of worried about that because I thought I might have to go back to the fire department. And I told Mel that. There's a lot to tell about Paper Moon. I had never been in a grade school play till I did Paper Moon. Saw an article in the Dallas paper that some big director by the name of Peter Bogdanovich I'd never heard of was coming to Dallas to audition people to be extras in a picture called Paper Moon, and said Ryan O'Neal was the star of the show, and I thought, boy, I might get to see Ryan O'Neal. So I went down, stood in line with 450 people, and through a series of things over the next 2 weeks, I wound up with the 6th largest part in the picture, a co-starring role, and they hauled me off to St. Joseph, Missouri, and I did Paper Moon and had the most wonderful time for a week working with great actors, actresses. It was fantastic. It is timeless. It will be. It's not probably in the magnetic form of a classic, but it's the best picture I was ever involved in. I went back. I was a fireman. I went back to the fire department. About 3 months later, I got a phone call at the fire station. Fire station number 39, Gilliam speaking. This voice says, "Hi, my name's Mel Brooks. I'm a writer, director, producer, actor, and I'm getting ready to do a big picture. Saw a rough cut of Paper Moon last night, and I want you to be in my picture." I said, "Thank you, Mr. Brooks." I just hung up the phone because I knew it was another fireman giving me a bad time. They'd been doing it for 3 months. But he called back, talked to my captain, got me back on the phone, and wanted me to come to Hollywood to talk to him about doing this picture. He said, "I don't want you to read for me. I just want you to do the part." And so I went out and told him no. I went out and then came back, and then I got another phone call, and this guy said, "Hey, man, this is Richard." I said, "Richard who?" He said, "Richard Pryor, man." And because I had met him while he was one of our writers on Blazing Saddles, and he said, "We rewrote the part last night and want you to come back because it's really a great role, and come back, please come back." So I did, and I said, "Now y'all are flying me out again, first class, you know." So I went out and told them no again because couldn't get back together on money with the casting department. Mel Brooks and I just went back, got on the plane, and went back to Dallas. Then I got a phone call from Mel, and he said, "Well, listen, I want you to come. I want you to talk to me. Just talk to me about money." So I sat down in front of him, and he said, "How much money is it going to take for us to get you to this part?" And I said, "Well, you know, at the fire department, I make $12,000 a year." And I know that impressed him. And I said I couldn't quit the fire department for any less than I'm making a whole year. And he said, "Well, we're going to give you 3 weeks on the picture. That's $4,000 a week. That's fine." With overtime, I had 4.5 weeks. With overtime, I made $25,000. It would have taken me over two years to make it in the fire department. I made a great decision.
Well, so what all the firemen say, your buddies?
They knew I was nuts. They thought I'd just gone off my rocker. I had 14 years. And as everybody else did too. I was told by so many people. I had two people tell me, "Go do it," you know, and I went and did it, and I showed them.
Well, Mel must have been quite the convincer.
After I was there the second time, he called Peter Bogdanovich and told Peter that, hey, he just had to have me. They were going to rewrite the part, and he asked Peter if he would call me and go to bat for him, for Mel. And so Peter called me and said, "I think that Mel's going to call you again, and if you would like to do this, I strongly suggest you do it because you can do this business." It was, I had people that were feeding me, you know, and just building me up and saying I was going to do the right thing.
How about some more beans, Mr. Taggart? I'd say you've had enough. thanks for watching. My name is Rob Word, and we love bringing these programs to you. We've got a lot more scheduled coming up. We post a new one every single week, and we want you to subscribe, like, and share. Thanks for watching.